Hey guys, do you plan out your day? I've just recently realized how important it is for me to actually plan out my day and to plan out the stuff that I really need to do. I want to tell you a quick story about that, but before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon to be notified when I release a new video. So for the past, 6-7 weeks-ish, I've been getting my business up and running, getting it off the ground, and just a few days ago I started running Facebook ads. And Facebook, after like 2 days, they disabled my account. They disabled my Facebook account, and it's really just put everything on hold for a few days. That was the next thing in my task to do, was to run Facebook ads and see what like the audience thought and take it from there. But because they've disabled my account, there's nothing I can really do, and everything's just been put on hold. And because of that, I haven't had a plan for these past 3 or 4-ish days. And because of that, I haven't actually done any work. I would come into my office in the morning and I wouldn't know what to do. I literally wouldn't know what to do. And because of that, I've just been goofing off every day. Every day for these last 3 or 4 days, or however long it's been, I've just kind of been goofing off. I would come into my office and I'd think, right, what should I do? I don't know what I would do. I'd just mess around for a couple of hours and then I wouldn't seem to get any more work done. And in the last 3 or 4 days, I haven't actually got any work done at all. Like, I've had some live things I've had to go through and that, but there was no reason for me not to do any work at all. And I realized that I don't want to be doing this for much longer, because the longer I go on like this of not doing anything all day and just messing around and not doing any work, the harder it's going to be for me when I actually get back into working, and when I get back into driving my Facebook ads and working on my business and doing what I was doing before. It's like if you work out, like let's say you do push-ups or something. Like, there was this one time about a year and a half ago ish, I was doing push-ups, and I was doing them, and I did them for a month or a couple of months, and I was getting in a good habit of doing it. I was getting in a good routine, and I went on this medical trial, and I wasn't allowed to do any exercise for 2 weeks. And because of that, I stopped doing it. I found it so hard to get back into the routine of doing push-ups that I never got back into it. And a few years before that, I tried doing fitness again, and I was ill for a week. And then after that week, I found it so hard to get back in that habit of doing it, where I never did it again. And so I said to myself today that I have to change what I'm doing right now, because I can feel myself getting back into that same point again, where I was doing really good for the first 6-7 weeks, and then I'm having some time off. And even though it's only been a tiny little bit of time, it's only been 3 or 4 days, it hasn't been very much at all. I can feel myself destroying myself already, you know. And I know how hard it's going to be to get back into doing my business and working all day and doing what I want to do, and I don't want to let that happen. And I can feel it. I can feel all this good stuff that I'm doing just slipping out my fingers, and I don't want that to happen. So after this video, I've said to myself, after this video, I'm going to make a list of what I want to improve on myself, what I want to improve on my business, and what's going to give me the most success. And what 3 tasks can I do tomorrow, so I can wake up and I know exactly what I need to do, and I can get back into my business and stop procrastinating like I've been doing the last few days. And I suggest you do this as well. If you don't plan out your day, I suggest you plan out 3 tasks. I would only do 3 tasks. I wouldn't do more. You can do less if you like, but do 3 tasks, because if you create like a big massive plan of what you're going to do every day and you got like 15 things on there or something, you're just going to be so overwhelmed that you won't do any of them. Maybe you'll do a couple and then you'll be like, oh, there's so much stuff on there, and you'll procrastinate and you won't do any more. But you want to make sure those 3 tasks are your most important tasks. And the best way to do this is actually just a big massive brain dump and write down everything that you want and need to get done. And write these down on a piece of paper, on a Word document, or whatever you want. And then say to yourself, what can I do tomorrow that will give me the biggest success? And choose 3 things. Now, if you have one really big thing, then just choose that one. Just say, right, this is going to give me more success, and it's going to propel me way further than anything else on the list. So you just work on that one task. If you've got 3, then you work on 3. Make sure they're big. Make sure they're going to propel you to way higher than where you are now. But what matters most is that you plan out your day. Even if you choose to do the smaller tasks, choosing to do the smaller tasks is better than not doing anything. Because if you don't plan out your day and you don't plan out for tomorrow, then you're going to be doing what I've been doing the last 3 or 4 days. And that's you'll get on your get in your office or get on your computer or do whatever you're doing, and you say, what should I do today? And you won't have a clue. And that is what it has literally been like for the past 3 or 4 days. I've sat down here today. I sat down here and I looked on Facebook. My ad account was still disabled, and I was like, what should I do? And I did not have a clue. I did not have a clue what to do. I kind of messed around and procrastinated for a couple of hours, and then I found myself not doing anything all day. And it's been quite crappy, to be fair. You want to be able to wake up in the morning, and you want to, so you want to be able to wake up in the morning and know what you need to do. If I don't know what I need to do and I don't have it written down, I won't do anything. And you can only do that with planning. So plan out your day, plan out what you're going to do tomorrow, and you'll find that you'll be so much more productive. All right, guys, that's it for today. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.